Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Part 2, Campaign 2, Episode 45, The Stowaway. We got Twiggy, we just did the Patreon Hour exclusive. We are figuring out this sphere puzzle thing, puzzle sphere. I keep calling it a sphere puzzle box, but a box is a square, and this is clearly not that. Tal'dorei pointed out, and I didn't talk about it at the end of the Patreon exclusive, but he pointed out, Caduceus, that this is a sphere. In the beginning, I go, ooh, another sphere. But then once we found out it was like some sort of magical, mechanical thing, I kind of forgot about the connection it might have to the orb. Does it connect? Probably not. Maybe not. I don't know, because it's from Port Damali, where Ford is from, and Ford is the reason we're in this whole adventure dealing with the orbs to begin with. So it is very possible this mechanical sphere is somehow connected. It is very old. I think Matt said as old as the Calamity, so it could be like 800 years. I can't remember specifically what he said, but it is very possible that somebody was trying, this is my theory, I don't think anyone else said it, but I think Caduceus was on this path. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was creating a mechanical sphere or an orb that could substitute the one that is actually physical. Like Ford has two of them now. Maybe somebody was trying to figure out a way to substitute some kind of magical mechanical version, but I don't know. It's way bigger. It doesn't quite make sense. I just feel like something might connect, but even if it doesn't, it's pretty awesome. We are having gold come out of it. We're having jade come out of it. Now we have a black hole, and Bo jumped in and I rewound it a little bit. So we're going to see what she got out of it. It was fur boots, a coat, a metal rod, a bunch of things, and there's more down there. So do we keep pulling things out? What is it? Why are there boots and coats and rods? Like, is this portaling us somewhere else and we're taking stuff from people? Matt did say it's slightly moved the second time because we did it twice, and it slightly moved the position of where the hole was. Let's just jump in. We only got about 15 minutes left. You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel. Seasons out of what you're seeing. Hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, the Patreon Hour exclusive of every episode. We shifted everything over a day. If you didn't hear in part 1 or the Patreon Hour, we're going to go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with the drops of part 1, the Patreon Hour, and part 2, going right into Friday's live stream. It's all going to change once The Last of Us and Vox Machina start, but we'll figure it out then. For now, I feel like this suits us. Either way, dozens of other shows, hundreds of episodes, thousands and thousands of things. Check it out. If not, Campaign 2, Episode 45, Part 2.
First up, you hear poof, poof, as two boots fall out of this pile of clothes she has. These really nice leather boots that are fur on the top, and just.
All right, so we're rewatching this. I saw this in the Patreon Hour exclusive, but we're rewatching it.
There's a
leather
rod
boots
of
with
some
fur
kind,
on top. Metal rod.
It looks like a staff of some kind that you kind of hold and pull there. And the other thing is a bundle of this really heavy, warm, like winter coat velvet material. It's like a deep
winter
crimson
coat velvet
red color
material
with kind of
so it isn't a
trim
winter
on
coat.
it.
It's a winter coat
and as you
like
kind of unravel
material.
there's an embroidered symbol across the back of it.
I'm happy we rewatched
and
it.
that's
And
the
the embroidered symbol.
Do you know? Do you recognize it? Do you recognize it?
Yeah.
You do not.
That's.
You guys have
an
never seen
H.
this before.
That's definitely an H.
None of us have ever seen it
Let me
before.
see this.
Wait, doesn't it look
You're
like a
looking at it there.
tail?
There's not much more to it than that.
Tell me that doesn't look like a dolphin.
That watermark is part of the paper. It's not part of the actual symbol.
I almost feel like the hook, it looks like a lowercase
So
h
it's the coat, it
with a
is
hook.
boots, and
But the
third
hook
thing
almost
was,
looks like
Metal staff, and you look at it, and
metal
it's a metallic
an
staff, maybe
elongated
about 3
body
to 4 feet
into
long,
a
and it
tail
has
kind
a
of.
seam in the middle of it, almost like it's two pieces joined.
Was there anything else in there?
It was super dark. I kind of hit like a barrier that felt like it was
Maybe
just
it's a way to
barrier of
hide
stuff.
things?
What if this like ball is like somebody's like treasury? Or
Yeah,
something?
what if it's a way to hide things?
Their pink haversack.
It's like a haversack where you can hide things
And they
in
put
it with a
storing stuff in it.
combination.
Vault.
It's a vault.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh shit!
We got to figure out what all this stuff is first. I mean, just
I
so
think it's
not
it's like a
pole
haversack
Yeah,
with
hold
a
this.
with a
And I give her the
combination.
doohickey, and I say, I need 30 minutes. And I walk, I gather up all this stuff, and I just walk with it very
I follow
happily.
him
Okay.
and sit
Yeah, yeah.
next to him.
We'll say for the sake of brevity.
Yeah.
The boots are not magical. They're just really warm boots. The cloak is not magical. It's just a very warm cloak
with that symbol on the back.
with a symbol on it. And the staff is faintly magical. And what it is it acts like a hand warmer. you take the 2 parts and you kind of slide them together, and it clicks, and the metal emanates enough heat to warm the hands of whoever's holding it. This
feel
appears to
cold.
be like a set of travel gear for whoever once might have
In
done
really
this.
cold weather.
I
It's-
also use an
It's
additional
for
10 minutes to
really
touch
cold
the carving
weather.
cast
There is
comprehend
furry
languages on
boots,
this.
thick winter coat material,
It's a name.
a metal rod that warms your hands.
Halas.
Wait, what is it?
Halas.
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 Well, we
Halas.
have just robbed Halas.
We have just robbed
Any of us heard
Halas.
that name before?
Do we know what, like, language that name hails from?
It seems to be. It seems to have some roots in Zemnian, but it's a divergent. It's a version element. It's a name that hasn't been used in a long time. Kind of like,
Archibald or
yeah, like
Archibald.
Melkor.
Melkor.
Things that are
Good strong name.
old.
Good strong
historical
name,
names. Back to old
Melkor. It
history.
sounds like a
Old
transformer
magic.
or something.
Natural one.
Natural one.
It slips from you. There's something like.
Well, when you
Halas.
hit that buffer, did it feel
Halas.
like hard and solid, or was it soft and earthen, or what did it?
Your face hit the cloak
Your face hit the cloak.
into this pile of.
But that means there
soft,
is a
heavy material.
like
ground.
cloak and
That means there
stuff.
is
Did you
ground.
find a portal into somebody's wardrobe?
It was cold in there.
That's
don't
my
know.
first
He's
theory,
saying
was
that
we are portaling into
the staff
somebody's
heats
room
his
or
hands
something.
And there was a cloak,
But the fact
maybe
that it's
wherever
pure
this
dark.
haversack
A
was
couple
from.
ball
I
bearings
think it's
kinda
like
fall
a-
out of the cloak from what was dropped in there
Oh,
earlier.
the ball bearings were in there. So whatever we
Well,
dropped,
It's the same
it's got to
place
be
each
a
time, so if
vault,
it
a
does
combination
close off, we at least know
haversack,
how
so
to
to
find
speak.
you.
Sure. Why are you looking at me when you say that?
You're going in.
No, I'm not going in.
Yeah.
No.
You're really good at finding stuff.
I'll go in. If you don't want to go, I'll go with you. Want to go together?
Let's go together.
Into somebody's laundry bag?
Why not?
All right.
All right, do it.
Feels like someone was raptured and we're just stealing their stuff.
I have a
Like,
feeling
that's what it feels like.
whoever
Sure.
Just roll with it, though.
Twiggy stole this from,
Take a big swig.
but
and
I
get
don't
ready.
know.
When
Maybe
she was
this
yelling
could
on
be
the other
like
side of the
really,
portal,
really
was
old
there any
stuff.
sound that came between the two? Between the portal? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. I'm going to tie this rope around your waist.
Okay. Stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
And then this rope is gonna come and it's gonna tie around your waist
Thank
now.
you, thank
so you
you.
guys are tied together.
Ready,
Now we're
partner?
gonna hold it up top.
Yes.
All right, so we have tied
Okay,
them
you have a
together,
minute.
Okay.
or not
If you
tied.
start
We
to
tied
go
them
too long, we're
together,
just gonna pull you up.
but individual,
Okay.
Or if
and
you're
have
ready
the
to come
rope
back,
up top.
tug twice on the rope.
Yeah.
I hold his hand if he'll let me.
Her hand.
Her hand. Sorry, I hold her hand if she'll let me.
Of course. I squeeze it way too hard.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Twiggy and Knot are going in. Here we go. We got 60 seconds. We jump
You
in.
guys jump in, one after the other, and you both tumble in and hit a floor.
All right, so we're inside, looting. Always
Looking
better
around,
with
you both have dark
friends.
vision, as gnomes. It's a cylindrical chamber. It feels almost like a natural rock interior.
Doors out, anything like that? Any exits?
No, it's just a little pocket,
No
let me see what
doors,
stuff.
just a
you see
rock
2 other ball
chamber,
bearings you left
cylindrical
behind.
chamber.
and that's it. It looks like you cleaned out what was in this pocket.
Tug, tug, tug.
Tug, tug, tug.
You guys emerge.
All right, we're out.
Much fun. It was crazy down there. The lights, the monsters.
The monsters.
It was insane.
You're so brave.
It was a parade of horrors.
You're full of shit, aren't you?
Yeah, it's nothing.
It was a parade of horrors.
This was it?
No,
So
nothing,
it is
but it's
somewhere
a lot
we
of
could
space,
store
so
stuff.
we wanted to store something for safekeeping. It's a good
Like
spot to do it.
people-sized
And
things.
these- the area
We
on
could
the scale
literally
where you're
fit,
pressing
like,
this button,
large,
you look and it's kind
large
of
things.
freed another area as well that can continue to be
Oh
solved.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, do it, do
Awesome.
it.
So we
So is it
basically
the previous
have
function of
something
the
that can
sphere
make
we
gems,
access,
gold,
or is it one function at
and
a
is a
time
vault.
as it changes?
As it looks right now, each function, like, you need to shift back to use a previous function. So, like,
But we
each
understand
thing
it
you
each
slide,
time?
it unlocks the next use, but it closes off the previous one until you reverse it.
but we know how to reverse
I'm
it,
memorizing.
which I'm memorizing.
go to
Good.
Ford?
Caleb made that clear.
Has he told us about that?
I would
You've told
be
us about
damn
Halas
clear on
too.
that. I am remembering
yeah,
every
sure.
way we go, so I could go back if needed.
Is this
Sir
have
Cadigan.
something to do with Sir Cadigan and Portamali stuff? Do you know like a Haddigas? Would I recognize the name Haddigas?
You would.
Cadigan.
No, Halas.
Oh, Halas. You roll a history check too.
I feel
This is
like,
his old
Cadigan.
stash.
Yeah, roll a history
I don't
check.
think this is Cadigan stuff. I don't know if Cadigan would have been.
That's absolutely.
I don't know who he is, so
horrifying.
who am I to say? But I don't.
10.
The fact that this was on the gold
You know,
stage.
If
I don't
they did
think he
teach
got
it,
this
you probably
far.
weren't paying attention that day at the archive, unfortunately.
Would I know it in relation?
Although,
in
wouldn't
relation to
you
Sir
reverse
Cadogan?
it back to
The
getting
first one we
gold,
took?
or wouldn't you keep it at the
roll
gem
history check.
stage? The gem stage right now seems like the most profitable.
somebody.
You can get 100 gold per
Rollers.
gem.
Hey!
17.
Jade.
17. No, none at all. You've never heard the name Halas before? Anywhere in Port Damali in any of your travels?
Yeah, see,
Especially
I-
in relation to.
I think it
I
has.
turn to everybody and at first I go, nope.
I think Sir
Cadogan.
I think Cadogan was
was
just
a
a collector.
Big old meanie. But I don't think he had anything to do with this.
Yeah.
I mean, you've mentioned Sir Cadogan being a big old meanie several times. What did he do? Did you witness something?
Oh, I can't remember. But I think I maybe like this because of him.
Oh
what?
my God.
A little weird.
And Caduceus said, I feel like something's wrong, like somebody did something to her. But he
remember
thought
it was
maybe was
really
controlling
dark.
her, I think.
And it was really long, and I had nobody to talk to, so I made up all these people to talk to. And finally, when I got out, wow, is it a big, beautiful world? And I'm so glad I met you.
Trapped
guys.
somewhere.
Were you
Somewhere.
in this
Somewhere.
bowl?
I don't think so. It didn't look like where I was.
Oh God, thank God. I
No,
was like,
it
holy
was
crap,
that
that's.
big old meanie Sir Cadogan that put me in there.
What did he look like?
He's like twice my size.
Normal height.
Very skinny.
Normal height.
And he wore this big ring, had like a green gem on it. I remember because he used to stick his fingers through the bars to scare.
So she was
How'd
imprisoned.
you escape?
I was real tricksy because I would sit there and I would think and I would practice all of my tricks and I was able to get him to watch my trick, and he thought that I ran down that way, but really I was hiding in the back, and I snuck out and I ran the other direction. I was able to just run, and I've just been running ever since.
This was in Port Damali.
Yes.
So he basically imprisoned and kidnapped potentially. I don't know if it's kidnapping. Maybe she committed a crime.
10 steps back and
But
we'll see
he
what this next,
made her go insane.
image does.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay, you all step back about 10 paces. Does anyone want to help, or just you going with your standard roll?
Yeah. Oh, investigation for it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Investigation
21.
21. Okay. That hole appears again. Like I mean, like you're not able to get past that point. You're hitting a barrier, and you're
I
clicking
feel
it
like we've
forward,
progressed
and
pretty
You're
far
something about the puzzle
so
that's
far.
escaping you. You feel like you're not quite. You're on the cusp.
Can I
You're not
help
quite-
him?
If you want to try it again.
Just try it again? I can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try it again.
All right. So
I come up and I say, I've been practicing. Let me try.
if you want to, either you both can roll individually, or one of you can roll with advantage as you're helping the other.
I would give me the advantage, probably.
I'm
If you're
plus
helping
10
him.
investigation.
Oh, shit.
Plus 10 investigation. Damn.
I'm at plus 8, yeah, sure.
All right.
Plus
so as
10.
you hand the sphere over, holding the places, Twiggy goes ahead and takes hold of it, and both of you together begin to try and rotate and figure it out.
Squint my eyes and I look at it
Oh
real
God,
hard.
here we go. That's
And
probably
I roll
solid.
28.
28.
So at that point, both together, you watch as Twiggy finds this small rotating piece on the very, very edge that turns and turns, and as it does, another kind of cylindrical sphere kind of slowly emits from it, like you're rotating a pencil lead that pushes out.
It takes like 3 fingers to do it at the same time.
You twist it and you push it in, and it actually pushes in about an inch and then clicks with inside recessed. And as that happens, the top part opens up a little bit. And Caleb, you take that and rotate it. And as it clicks into place, you hear flash of green light.
green light's never good.
Green
Fills the
lights.
entire chamber.
Ooh.
And that's where we're going to go to break.
No, my God.
Never come back.
Never return.
But,
Well, that was a fun campaign,
well, I
guys.
guess we have no idea. That was a fun campaign.
Don't touch it, Mom. It's evil.
Don't touch it, Mom. It's
How many times did you
evil.
mess with it? How many times did you mess with it? Like 6?
I mean, green. It's reminding me of Blackwater Bay.
I love it. I love it. All right, so
It's
before we
reminding
go
me
to
of
break,
Game of Thrones.
We have a giveaway. Our fantastic
The
friends
green
at Wormwood have this amazing
explosions.
dice tray to give away. It is the
love the two-tone
Winged
stuff.
dice vault with the tiger maple inlay, the beautiful two-tone.
Tiger maple
This will be
inlay.
going to one of our fantastic victors to this. To enter, you have to to head over to the Critical Role Twitch
I'm
chat. That's
like, so many thoughts are going
twitch.tv/criticalrole,
through my head
and enter
about
the
what
word
it could be,
Stowaway.
but we're not going to find out until the live stream.
Stowaway is the word. Enter it once. More than that, you'll be disqualified. And once again, only for people in the U.S. and Canada, excluding Quebec, because of stupid giveaway laws. But anyway, we'll have the winner when we come back. We'll see you in a few minutes.
See you in a few minutes. Well, that's a hell of a way to end it. I guess the live stream being 3 hours will explain further. I don't know what exactly is about to happen, but the fact that I know right now, we have over 3 hours to the end of this video, but there's probably at least 10 or 15 minutes of fan art at the end. Even with that, though, we're still approaching 3 hours of live stream. Great stuff. I have to assume craziness is going to happen, maybe because we have a guest, but we are already dealing with some interesting things. We have Sir Cadogan from Port Damali imprisoned for whatever reason. We don't really know why, but I'm assuming kidnapped possibly or illegally imprisoned. Twiggy. Twiggy said that's the reason I'm a little weird. She's talking to herself. Caduceus was getting into this in the Patreon hour, was saying, I think something's up. Like, I'm going to see if any magic is being held over her. I think initially he thought maybe someone was controlling her or casted a spell on her. That's why she's acting all wacky. I thought similar things, but there wasn't. However, she has been like traumatized or literally driven insane by her imprisonment. She tricked Sir Cadogan, escaped, grabbed this sphere, I'm assuming on the way out. Port Damali is where she's from. She's stowing away on ships, ends up on our ship, and now we are working with this thing. We have now gotten to stage 4, I'm guessing, because stage 1 was the gold, unless there was a stage before that we didn't know about. Stage 1's the gold, stage 2 was the jade, stage 3 is like a black hole that is a vault, basically. It is a combination vault that can allow us to put large objects in. We were easily fitting 2 bodies in it, and there was room to spare. Matt was saying it was like a rock cylindrical chamber. So we now know that we could put some large objects, and it doesn't weigh a whole lot. Like, she was spinning it on her finger like a basketball. So whatever we put in here isn't weighing the ball down. It is like an advanced haversack. But now we go to stage 4, and a green light fills the entire chamber that we're in, like the entire area we're in. Flash of green light as it comes out. We work together. She has a 10 investigation along with Caleb's 8. We roll a 28, I think it was, and we're on to stage 4, but we don't find out what that did. There's a flash of green light. Ford says green is never good. It reminded me of wildfire. I thought the same thing as Ford. I'm thinking green. I mean, it could be good, I guess. St. Patrick's Day, green things are good sometimes, but I immediately went to wildfire from Game of Thrones. And that's not good. The Tommy Knockers, green was bad. We talked about the Tommy Knockers during the live stream, but I'm just thinking about it now because that is like another example of green light being bad. I don't know. In Star Wars, green is good. The lightsabers, green is usually good. But I mean, who knows? I'm assuming we're not all dead. I think it's funny that Matt goes, well, that was a fun campaign. Obviously, we're not all dead, right? But what happened? Did it advance us, or is something bad? I mean, I'm assuming it advanced us to a better stage. Everything else was good. We have a safe. We have gems. We have gold. Why would the next stage be bad? I think like it's only going to get better. Each one got better than the next. And I still want to know if over time more gems come out and more gold comes out, because it was being cut in half. I'm assuming over time it builds that back up. We also find the name Hollis, a bunch of stuff to survive frigid conditions, furry boots, winter coat material, a rod that keeps your hands warm, lots of mysterious things. I got to jump into another show, but we are ready for the live stream on Friday. A long one coming, guys, but I'm looking forward to you. Let me know what you think. You want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, the Patreon Hour exclusive. Hundreds of shows, thousands of episodes, all full, unedited. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.